So yeah, we're just doing a quick warm up, working the biceps, doing some bicep curls, isolated bicep curls. We're doing hammer curls. Just using a gallon of water, an old sock tied to it. So the first set, I believe, done this way, the hammers, and across the body. Hammer. So, same. They get the same desired results. Whether you use 2 gallons of water with a sock tied around it for the handle, or whether you use dumbbells. Everybody may not have access to dumbbells or can afford dumbbells. I just prefer to use natural elements to just feel better. That's just my preference. What's going on? What does that say? And Reemsod, if I pronounced that correctly. So yeah, we just doing a light warm up, couple bicep curls, different variations of bicep curls. Just using literal water weights, just stuff you can find around the house. So if you don't have a gym membership or access to traditional weights, use natural weight. No excuses, just results. You get the same desired results. Promise you. again, I'm not doing a set amount of reps or whatever. I'm just kind of freestyling. This wasn't even really planned, so I'm just kind of just doing whatever I feel that I had the energy to do. So, but yeah, I just did a previous live, just doing like a tutorial as far as equipment or makeshift workout exercise equipment that you can use at home. You know, as you know, gallons of water, those other things. So you don't need a gym membership. You don't need a dumbbell or a weight bench. Not knocking those things. Shout out to everybody out there that use them, but if you don't have access to them or you just prefer to do something it's a little easier on your joints, try this stuff out. Might surprise yourself. I've been working out with just body weight, water weight, like rocks, gravel, sand, bricks, cinder blocks over time for years. I just like the feel of it. I've tried lifting weights. Like it's not like I've never touched weight in my life, but I don't prefer to lift traditional weights, dumbbells, and all that. It just it's just a different feel. It's the energy I believe that's like in the water and that's in the rocks and the sand. You said what's the mask? What do you mean? It's a mask. Yeah, yeah. I go by Black Vega, so you have to check my channel out. Maybe kind of understand this alter ego, this character that I am online. It's part of his identity. So this is Black Vega's face. That's why I wear the mask. But nah, not a killer. Only thing I would want to kill is negative stereotypes. Just because you come across a guy with a mask on, that's the first thing you assume. We don't condone killing on this channel or any violence of any kind. But I think that's probably the first time anybody asked me that. He said, "Where are you from?" I'm from Georgia. Yeah, I'm from Georgia. Nice. Yeah. How about yourself? I mean, I don't know. You could be what you asking me. I try not to pass judgment on anybody. I know you're just asking a question, but there's nothing wrong with asking a question, but that's just a hell of a question to ask. Be honest. Yeah, take care. Don't hurt nobody out there. So yeah, again, I'm gonna continue with this warm up. I wouldn't really call this a workout necessarily. I mean, I suppose I am working out, but it's not nothing too intense. So again, I'm gonna do a couple more of these hammer curls with the sock and 2 gallons of water. All right. So just got finished up doing a couple of tricep extensions. I want to say it was 15 on each side, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess we'll alternate between curls, doing them. I guess you could say the standard weight curling, isolated, or hammer. Because to be honest, I think most of this live I've just been doing hammer curls the whole time. You know, this way and in the front. So and if you do have gloves, wherever you are, feel free to put them on. Normally, I don't really wear gloves when I'm doing this particular exercise, but when I do curls or any type of lifting with the bucket or rocks I do use gloves. But normally for something like this, it's not really required as long as I get a good comfortable grip on a makeshift handle, then I'm good. So got another 15 on the left side for tricep extensions. All right. So that's another 15 out the way. And again, you know, everybody should do what they're comfortable with doing. Not in a race, not in competition with anybody but yourself. Unless you choose to put yourself in competition with somebody else, then that's on you. And just make sure it's friendly competition. This way everybody benefits from it, and it's no negativity back and forth. But yeah, just remember to always go at your own pace. You know, if you have a gallon of water and that's too light, then go up to 2. If two is not enough resistance for one side, then tie a third one to it, tie a fourth one, get a bigger, I guess, container of water and lift it if you choose to. But I just want to point out when it comes to doing isolated workouts, whether you're doing curls or tricep extensions or shoulder raises, I myself personally prefer to do light to medium weight, which just makes sense because what's the point of filling up a large container of water that weighs, I don't know, 80 to 100 pounds that I can only lift a couple of times when I can do something way lighter than that and lift it multiple times? And not just with that particular workout, but a variety of different workouts. So I have something that weighs 100 pounds. Chances are, I mean, I'm a pretty strong guy, but chances are I'm not about to just be curling it like I'm doing with this light water weight. With both arms, yeah, sure. But if I want to target the muscle specifically and isolate, that's not going to be beneficial to me. So I noticed even when I was in prison, not to keep bringing up prison, but unfortunately that is a chapter of my life, once upon a time anyway. But guys would ask like, man, what do I do to build my arms and get my arms bigger? Or didn't see my workout process, so just assumed that I was lifting real heavy. And I'm like, no, I lift light to medium weight multiple times, like a whole lot of times to be honest. And I'm able to target the muscle, and I'm able to build other muscle groups as well. So for instance, with these curls, or tricep extensions, same things I'm doing now. If this right here weighed, like 100 pounds, I wouldn't even be able to do all that. I'm sure maybe somebody out there that can, but for my fitness level and my weight and what I have access to, it's not feasible for myself. And I wouldn't advise it for anybody else, especially if you new to exercise and working out. I would advise against, oh, I want to get big. I want big muscles. So I'm gonna just out the gate just start lifting the heaviest thing I could pick up. I wouldn't do that. Now, if you want to do it just to test the limits of your strength, by all means. But if you want to get a quality workout, I would highly suggest that you use light to medium weights, whatever it is that you're lifting. Whether it's water, whether it's rocks, whether it's sand, whether you actually have dumbbells at the house, you'll just be able to get way more done with that light to medium weight than you can with something that's really heavy and big. All right. So enough of that. I guess we can go do another set of tricep extensions. All right. So we actually got an extra 5 out of that. Instead of just 15, yes, we just went up by 5. Maybe the longer break helped the muscle rest a little longer. I I don't know. I was just really planning on doing 15, but if you feel like you could do more, then do more. If it's not gonna kill you to do a couple of more, put an extra more reps along with what you've already been doing, then go ahead and do it. Can't hurt nothing. Unless, of course, if you already straining, or if you're sore already, or you just feel like it's too much, then don't. But if you get into that last rep on your set and you feel like, hey, this has gotten lighter than the last couple sets I've done, then by all means, go ahead and push out some more. But again, always do what you're comfortable doing. Always do what your body can handle. And always remember, just take your time. Not in competition with anybody but yourself. All right. Get that out the way. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Just lifting that little light water. Think I'm getting any results from it? But I see a difference with anything? Let me know. But no, seriously, I already know it works. Black Vega wouldn't tell you anything wrong. Not on purpose anyway, not intentionally. And if I am mistaken by something, then Black Vega has no problem with being a man and admitting, hey, I was wrong or I was mistaken. So that's it for now. Again, appreciate y'all checking out my video. Remember, go to my channel, check out some more of my home workout exercise videos. Try them out. Tell your friend about it, tell your neighbor about it, tell your family member about it. They in the same house with you probably. Y'all can work out together. So I'm gonna end this live. Appreciate y'all again for coming through. All y'all keep up the good work. Stay safe out there. God bless. Until next time.